It's been a while. It has indeed been a while since I last posted. Um, I got another vintage. So this time it's a very old OFNA Ultra Pro ST or a L or one LXL. It's one of the two cars. I don't know what it is. Drop a comment below. Now you're asking, so what happened to the Kyosho or anything else? I traded the Kyosho for this. A good friend of mine, he got this. Probably didn't even have it for like a day or something like that. And I fell in love with it and put the Kyosho up. So the Kyosho MP9 TKI, that is no longer mine. This is mine. Of course, it does have some minor issues, showing of age, but it's a actual good car for what it is. Like the little stuff on the body, stuff like that. Just little things, that comes with age. But you can tell it's a good body. It's not perfect, but it shows its age. Let's show you the bottom of the chassis. If I can. This is the bottom of the chassis. Yeah, you can tell it's actually a really good body or a really good car. We think the guy probably ran it for less than 20 minutes and pretty much got bored with it and put it on the shelf and called it a day. So it's actually a really good chassis. So let's get deeper into it and see what I think. It did come with its stock 0.21, which is weird. It did not have its back plate, sadly, but I do have the motor and I do have its factory original pipe. It was missing some body clips, but I had some in hand. Alright, let's see if I can get this up. There we go. Alright, let's see. So like I said, it came with this factory pipe and factory 0.21. Obviously, it's not the purple head 21. Now what I noticed at first is pretty much the blue shock towers, the blue anodized shocks, it in the CVDs, and that's pretty much it. It is a single speed, which is fair. I don't really care that it is. Have some sway bars, which is pretty good. So this is gonna handle really well. So what did I do, so what I did was I took out the 0.21 because it was missing the back plate. If you know nitro, you can't really run a nitro without the back plate or anything else. So I had this 0.21 on hand or 0.28 on hand, and I put it in. And then I also had this old vintage Thunder Tiger 2035 on hand as well. I did have to do a little modification to the pipe, but that's all. Let's see. To get this going, really, it just needed the back plate if I were to keep the original motor in this. But in a servo, receiver, and receiver battery, which are all in here. But I did not have the back plate, and it's on order, but I don't know when that's going to come in. So, yeah, so I put in the .28, the truggy motor. I put in this Thunder Tiger 2035 in this servo. That's all it is to just get it running. But will I ever run it? It'll probably be the same as with the RS4, which I did finish actually. But that's a completely different story. I checked this servo. It seemed like that was fine. Let's see. The tires are good. It rolls good. It has adjustable camber stuff, which is pretty cool. It does have, I guess you could say this was pretty high tech for its time. So yeah, it has some adjustable stuff on it. Has some pretty cool parts on it. I know there has to be a 2-speed for this, but will I ever do a 2-speed for this? No. Because if I do, then what I'll probably do is keep it as is, as a shelf queen, or that I run every once in a while, or just keep it as is, because I know parts are gonna be kind of a pain to find for something this old. How old is it? Probably 30 years old. I'm not gonna guess. I did have to clean out the fuel tank. But everything in there is all pretty good. I cleaned it out. The carburetor works, everything works. I just haven't fired it up yet. The tires I'll keep on here. It actually came with tires. Came with some spares, but not like what I need, like arms or any drive shafts or stuff like that. Just pretty much little minor stuff. Let's see. It did come with a electric conversion kit, which is pretty cool. Will I do it? Probably not, but it's there. I have it just in case if I want to do the electric conversion kit. Let's see. Other than that, that's it pretty much. But as you can see, it rolls very nicely. So, that's pretty much it. This is a Hobio motor, by the way, so kind of funny. I have a OFNA motor and a OFNA right now. Upgrades. Is there any upgrades I'm going to do? Probably not. If I do, it's probably going to be wheels and tires to make it a little bit cooler. Let's see. Carburetor, I'll probably change the carburetor soon, but right now I have a completely different project that I'll be working on here soon. It's gonna be a tribute build to a certain person in my family, so that will be underways. But other than that, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna run it and go as is. See, I haven't fully taken this apart yet, but the guy I got this from, he said, yeah, he looked through it and said it was all good. So yeah, no, very little chassis scrape actually, which is pretty good. Do have some stripped out Phillips, but that's okay. I don't care. It's just whatever. I do have a starter box to start this. Pretty much it. So I'll see you on the next one.